All right, so section 4243, I think section 4.2 kind of goes out the window once you do section 4.3, just because section 3 introduces point-slope form, and when you're writing an equation, usually point-slope form is where you're going to start. But looking at just a little bit of review, slope-intercept form, that's your y equals mx plus b. Remember, our m is slope, and our b is our y-intercept. Okay, from there we have point-slope form, which is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Again, your m is your slope, your x1, y1 is a point, then you'll get your x and your y. From there, standard form, that's going to be your ax plus by equals c. Remember, a, b, and c need to be integers, and we want a to be greater than 0 and not a fraction. Okay, which is kind of included in the integer part of a, b, and c. Okay, so starting out, it says write the equation in slope-intercept form given a slope of 1/2 and the point 2, -1. So again, we're going to start with point-slope form, which is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So I'm just going to plug in. So y minus my -1 equals my slope, which is 1/2, then x minus my 2. Okay, from there, I want to get slope-intercept, which is y equals mx plus b. So I'm going to distribute. So y plus 1 equals 1/2 x minus 1. Then I subtract 1, and my final answer is y equals 1/2 x minus 2. Okay, with the next one, write the equation of the line in standard form given 1, 5, and 7, 3. First thing, we're given 2 points, so we don't have our slope, so we need to find the slope. So my slope, if I review a little bit, is y2 minus, my recorder just cut off, so my slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, when I plug that in, that'll be 3 minus 5 over 7 minus 1, which equals -2, 6, which is -1/3. Okay, from there I'm going to plug in point slope. It doesn't matter which point I pick, I can pick either one. So from there, I'm going to pick the first point. So y minus 5 equals -1/3 x minus 1. Okay, I distribute. So I have y minus 5 equals -1/3 x plus 1/3. I move my 5 over, so I'm going to add 5, which, since I have a fraction over here, I'm going to make my 5 a fraction, which would be 15/3. So I end up with y equals -1/3 x plus 16/3. Now, we want it in standard form. Okay, so from here I need to get my x and y on the same side. So I'm just going to rewrite this, y equals -1/3 x plus 16/3. So I'm going to add my 1/3 x over since it's negative. So now I have 1/3 x plus y equals 16/3. Last step, it said no fractions. Okay, so I'm going to multiply this whole thing by my denominator, my least common denominator, which in this case is 3. So then I have x plus 3y equals 16. And that will be the final answer.